When people join a union, they get better wages, better benefits, better working conditions. And that is why, and what this meeting is about, and what Sara and all of you are trying to do, is we've got to get out and organize, bring people into the movement in a way that we've never ever done. But it is not only the absolute need to rebuild the trade union movement in America, we need to rebuild the political system as well. We need to restore our democracy and get big money and their super PACs out of the political process.
I would agree. We need to do that and so much more. And thankfully, Bernie is once again out there organizing. We had the Stop Oligarchy tour, about a year ago. Now he's working with Zohran Mamdani. They're organizing with their union now, building the labor movement rallies. What you're seeing right there, that was in Manhattan. We're going to give you just a little bit more of his speech.
Now, one of the goals of the oligarchs and the media that they own is to make ordinary people feel that there is nothing that they can do to shape the future. What the Musks of the world tell people is, we got the money, we got the power, we own the politics, we own the media. What are you going to do about it? You ain't got nothing. We got it all. Forget about it. And what we are here today to say to Mr. Musk and his friends, go to hell. We have the power, we're going to use it.
I like it. And I'm gonna totally needlessly say this. I don't think he seems that different than he did like in 2016. Like, I don't think he's lost that much. We saw, Biden lost a lot. Trump has lost a lot. Like, I know he's not gonna run again or whatever, but like, and he is old, but like, it ain't that different than 2020 or 2016, I think. He was right back then, he's still right. And on the facts too, US billionaires last year got $1.5 trillion richer as a quarter of Americans were living paycheck to paycheck. So it was tough for most of us, really easy for them. And I'm glad for those billionaires because they were struggling near the end of 2025. Now they have a little bit of spending money, they can afford to take a little trip or whatever. But anyway, I don't want to just give you Bernie. I want to give you some of Zohran as well. So take a look at this.
There is no New York City without unions. Across the world, when people think of our city, they think of greatness. And when they think of that greatness, whether they know it or not, they are thinking of the power of organized labor. I'm so proud to be here today as we launch Union Now, because when we talk about the importance of taking on the crisis of income inequality, we know that the most effective tool to do so is increasing union density. This moment demands nothing less. AI and robots are coming for human jobs. Worker protections are being eroded. There are companies that think that exploitation is a viable business model. They are wrong.
They're wrong, but they're certainly trying. And they're succeeding a little bit. Apparently researchers found that AI has replaced about the work that about 20% of jobs do now. So it is proceeding. And the sick thing is they're starting up this movement, which I think is so necessary. There is another movement. It is Elon Musk's movement, which is getting more and more working people, especially young people, to worship the guy that is trying to drive them out of work for the rest of their life, that is trying to end with them being destitute, alone, cut off. We need an alternative to that. That weird Elon Musk Trump movement that is so just like worships, fetishizes crypto and AI and all that nonsense that only benefits the people who already have the most in our system. And I love our chances with Bernie and Zohran on the other side. Jared, what do you think?
Yeah, so really fast, the AI stuff, I also believe as this is supposed to get implemented right in front of our faces with fun and games and all that stuff. I mean, I'm entertained by some of that stuff too. I just don't participate in it as far as like the pushing of it or making it. It's there to make sure we don't see a real reality. So then when they do usurp everyone's jobs, lives, and turn them into this, as you said, that business model of exploiting people, they go along with it. It's not even like something they fought against and lost. It's we're helping get us here. And then dying off because of it. So it's one of those things that's so stark right in front of us, but it's hard to recognize because as it happens, who recognizes a slow, change to our lives like that? But also when it comes to you talking about Bernie, and I know you didn't say you wanted him to run again, but it sounds so similar. I think you can rest easy on this, John. If nothing else, maybe he's helped inspire a younger, group of political people who are willing to throw their hat in the ring, that do run, honestly, even in a more progressive way that he did, that defy this Democratic establishment that's always been there to substitute and validate the whims of these Republicans that have always looked to destroy our lives. So they're an assisting partner. And in whatever time frame that Bernie had to be there, he was there for it. But I think we got better candidates down the road that are willing to take some of those same principles and then go even further.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I can't think of any right now that I want to say or whatever, and nobody could suggest that I have one in mind.
You know what TYT has always been about? Taking on the corrupt, greedy establishment. For us, it's the corporate media. We've been fighting that fight for over 20 years. For the cell phone industry, it's the same story. A handful of massive corporations ripping you off. That's why we're partnering with Noble Mobile. They're the only wireless company with the same mission as ours, to fight back. Their Noble plan offers unlimited data for just $50 a month. But here's the best part. For any data that you don't use, you get cash back. Real money you can spend however you want. Stop letting your unused data pad the pockets of billionaires. With Noble, you take control over your data. And by switching to Noble, you're directly supporting TYT in our mission of bringing you honest, independent news. So give Noble a try and make the switch today. Scan the QR code on the screen now or visit go.tyt.com/plan. That's go.tyt.com/plan.